Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Accent Training Podcast. My name is Pat. I'm your personal American accent coach, and I'm here to help you use English words the same way that Americans do. And this is about 3 words today, actually. The words should, could, and would. Should, could, would. Notice I'm not pronouncing the L in any of those words. But you see, you might be used to pronouncing the L in those words, especially if your language is one where you pronounce every letter as it's spelled. You've probably noticed by this point, English doesn't do that. And the words should, could, and would all have silent L's in them. All right, so drop that L right out of those words. That's number 1. Number 2 is that you don't need to pronounce that OU in those words, like SHOULD, COULD, WOULD. You don't have to pronounce that OU as like an ow or an oo, like shooed, cooed, wooed, you know, where you'd move your lips for the oo. Keep your lips neutral for those. Don't move the corners of your lips inwards. Should, could, would. And you'll get the clearest sound every time. So you drop the L out, number 1, and then number 2, you don't need a tense U sound like cooed, but just could. Now let's put those into some short phrases so that you've got something ready for this. Should. I think we should try that. Should we be doing this? What time should we leave? Would. I knew they would help. Would you be around at 4? How would that work? Could. I could take that seat. Could you turn the light on? Where could we meet? And one last thing to top it all off, an idiomatic expression. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. This is what you say when you've made a mistake and you recognize that you can't go back and fix your mistake. You just say, well, shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's raining outside and I'm getting soaking wet. I should have brought an umbrella. I could have left it by the door. I would have grabbed it if it were handy. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Well, what can you do? It isn't an expression that needs much more to go along with it. It kind of stands alone. It's just a way of you saying, all right, I accept it. You know, nothing's going to fix my situation here. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. And that brings us to wrapping up our episode for today, folks. As always, it's not about fixing every single difficulty of the American accent today in one episode. It's about moving forward 1% every single day until you finally reach that goal, whatever it is. It is achievable, and through this lesson, you've just gotten 1% closer to reaching it, my friend. So make sure that you're following the Accent Training Podcast so that you're ready and notified as soon as your next lesson is available, my friend. Have a good one.